Helen here with Eyes on the Game, and I'm here at JacksonWink MMA being joined by Professor Tussa, the head BJJ coach here at the gym. How are you doing?
Doing great. This experience here, being working with such a high-level athletes, so for me it's like a dream come true,
Yeah, well, speaking of dreams coming true, what has it been like to work with the top athletes in the world, from Alistair Overeem to Holm?
Yeah, I can remember I started my career in BJJ. I started watching Alistair Overeem fighting in Pride, like almost 20 years ago, and nowadays I'm here being one of his coaches. This is surreal for me. So we're looking back in the days, you see, like I could never imagine I would be on this position right now. But it's all about fulfilling your dreams. Follow your dreams. I moved from Brazil 10 years ago over here to just spread the word of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Show my experience, my passion for the sport. And nowadays it's paying off.
Yeah, definitely. And when you mention Alistair Overeem, he does have his title fight coming up against Stipe Miocic in Ohio for the very first time. How do you see that fight playing out, and where do you think that Stipe presents the most challenges to Alistair?
Stipe is a forward pressure, he's going to be bringing the game on, has the wrestler background, so he's a different fighter than we fought before, but he's coming from 40 straight wins too, so he's the champion. He's been very determined for winning his last belt, because he won all the belts, Pride, Strike Force, and K1 too, so I think he's the one missing, so I think we're going to get it. He's very confident, he's looking good already. He could be fighting next week, so he'll be ready, so he's just maintaining, he's just changed a little bit the game plan, but we are ready for whatever's from the heavyweight coming in our way. We're going to end up winning, so we're very confident.
So you mentioned that the game plan will be changing a little bit, obviously. So in what ways?
Because he's a wrestler, so we work a lot with takedown defense for sure, and he's a boxing too, but I believe with his experience fighting boxers, kickboxers, so we don't have a problem over there, so we're going to be watching a lot on his wrestling, so that's going to be one of the focus we're going to be putting on the camp.
Definitely, and it will be a great fight. And another fighter that I mentioned that you work with, Holm, she'll be fighting Valentina Shevchenko in a month. How do you see that fight playing out, and what's it like working with someone like Holly?
Holly's very inspiring. She's the queen of the team. She's like the leader. Everybody look up to her. She's lead the path as a hard worker. As a disciplined athlete. Her work ethic. Is amazing. So for me, I'm learning a lot being by her side, and I'm glad to be able to help her. And there's such a great athlete she is. I have no doubt about it. She will come back with the win. And gonna go for the title and get the belt back. It was just a slip. If you saw the fight, it was just a little slip, a little blanket. But we learn from that mistake, and it won't happen again for sure.
For the fans and the viewers, where can they follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Instagram, TussaGB, and just go over there. I'm not very active in there, but I have put some videos, some pictures together, so just follow me there.